Original leader of the Patriotic Alliance, Bruce Nimmerhoudt, appeared in the Roodepoort Magistrate's Court today. Nimmerhoudt is accused of being one of the first people to incite public violence during the week of the unrest in KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng. The state has also added terrorism charges. Government has warned that its instigators will face the full might of the law. Let's quickly check in with eNCA reporter Barry Bateman, who's following that court case for us, and he joins us now for a quick update. Barry, thanks for your time. What happened in court today?
Yeah, good afternoon, Clement. Well, let's just start with Bruce Nimmerhoudt, who took the stand in his own application for bail. His defence attorney arguing that it just demonstrates how he took the court into its confidence, so that he could show to the court that the case against him essentially is quite frivolous. He says that he rejects any suggestion or the allegation that the voice in the voice note that has been doing the rounds and that he has been linked to by the police is his voice. He says, and he goes to say why there's such an incredible irony in this. He says that as the Patriotic Alliance, they had taken a position as a party and under the leadership of Gayton McKenzie, that they would in fact be protecting the malls in the areas here in the western part of Johannesburg, and that they were mobilizing various members of their party as well as the community in defense of the neighborhood. They said he strongly condemns the looting and the associated criminality. So he says for him then to be linked to a message like this, he says it doesn't make sense. He says it's not him in the voice. Two more witnesses were in fact called by the defence team, or one of them another member, or both Patriotic Alliance members, but the other person is the person who sent him the message in the first place. So the message came from another member which was sent to him, and both these other witnesses that were called, they say they listened to the voice note, and they say it is not the voice of Bruce Nimmerhoudt. They say it is not him, and they further reject the allegation that he is involved in this plot. Well, the state will then have an opportunity. The state has opposed bail. Remember, you just touched on it there. This is a Schedule 5 offence now. The state has thrown terrorism-related charges into the mix. The state saying it still believes it has a strong case. The investigating officer, Captain Gumede, was called. He says how they were given information by crime intelligence, and their intelligence structures provided them with this number, which they then located and traced to a particular address, and it was there they went up and they arrested Nimmerhoudt. What we don't have, Clement, and this is one of the difficulties that I had with the evidence, is that while we're told that intelligence gave this number to the investigators and they took it from there, we don't know what in the voice note gave the number, or what the link is between the actual voice note and the number. So we don't have that particular piece of evidence that was presented here. What the investigating officer, Captain Gumede, said is that when they arrested Nimmerhoudt in his house, they say that while he denied that he had distributed the voice note, he said that he admitted that that was in fact his voice. Nimmerhoudt rejecting this entirely. The defence team says they will deny this, but it was on the state. The state contends that he made an admission to the crime, but again, I'll repeat that it was rejected by the defence. The matter has been postponed until Friday so we can get a judgment.